Norma, did you find anything in...
Whoa, slow down! Anyway, just some of the data's been... I've already seen it plenty of times. Here, take a look for yourself.
Sorry. If you just been a little more cooperative in a moment, you're gonna get in that. Shh. Don't be scared. You've been entrusted with a very important mission.
This guy... Who is he? Based on what he said, he's gotta be the culprit.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Unfortunately, though, Toby had already completely lost the ability to move by that point.
Even though we've confirmed there is a culprit, we don't have a lot of clues beyond that. Wait, the culprit mentioned something about getting Toby into some kind of machine. If we can find that machine...
Wise, that's it. If we can find that machine, we can follow the trail straight to the culprit. But where do we even start looking? Huh? Norma, over here. On the wall behind him. Looks like there's something there.
You got it.
Huh. It looks like graffiti, but not the random...
Wait. Isn't that the symbol of the Enna Gang?
The Enna Gang?
I didn't expect this to be Enna Gang turf. Wise, Belle, do you know anything about them?
I ran into them at the welcome tea party today. Thankfully, it was just a few harmless pranks. Nothing serious.
Oh, again? Those little guys sure have energy to burn. But how did they end up getting involved with the...
It's also possible that the culprit just happened to be on Enna Gang turf. I've heard the Enna Gang is an organization that really cares about Bangbu rights. They shouldn't be colluding with humans who intend to harm...
Looks like the only way to find out is to check out the Enna Gang's turf ourselves. Norma, do you know where we should start looking?
I don't know the exact location. I just heard they sometimes meet up near the Clink Market on Gear Street to swap bottle caps they scavenged.
Clink Market?
Mm-hmm. The Bangbu have their own little market right on Gear Street. Oh, right. They've been doing road work around there for a while. Probably haven't been there yet, huh? Gear Street is where the Bangbu hang out. It's packed with facilities catering specifically to them, and Bangbu loves settling down there. Some people even call it Bangbu Street. Same place, different names. As for bottle caps, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Bangbu and Rose Califer are absolutely obsessed with collecting all kinds of bottle caps.
So basically, if we want to go collect intelligence from the Bangbu, we'll need to have some bottle caps ready. Huh.
I'm here, Wise. Belle, check it out. Are these bottle caps enough?
Cecilia? Are you secretly a Bangbu or something?
What are you even talking about? I brought these myself. Before coming to Rose Califer, I was worried there wouldn't be anything good to eat, so I stuffed a ton of snacks and drinks into my luggage. And then, things have been crazy lately with one emergency after another. I forgot to take out the trash in my room, and then Anyway, the bottle caps you wanted, I found them for ya.
Never thought the day would come when I'd be grateful that Cecilia never bothered to take out the trash.
But what do you guys need so many bottle caps for? Oh, I see. Now what are we waiting for? I'll sit this one out. With someone from the ESD tagging along, I doubt you'd get anyone to talk. Here, I've marked Gear Street on the map for you. The road there should have been fixed up yesterday, so you can head straight over. But hey, don't go telling anyone I'm the one who tipped you off.
All right, let's go. We'll catch you later, Norma. Clink Market seems to be located on Gear Street.
I have planned a route for you, Master. Master, we have arrived at the target location, Gear Street.
So this is Gear Street. Our target destination is Clink Market. Is there...
Well, based on my extensive experience solving cases as a public security officer, over there! That red mailbox! That one! The little door next... It might look completely ordinary, but did you notice? That Bang Boo by the door! He's obviously standing guard, and he keeps looking around. There has to be something important hidden.
That does seem suspicious. I want to visit Clink Market and pick up... Yeah, this store is way too small. But at least I found the right place. Clink Market really is here. How am I supposed to get in? Alright, that should do it. Let's go in and take a look. Would you look at that? There really is a whole other world behind this door. Now, who are...
Ana, Hanalata. Ona ota. Enna. Ada, enna.
That bamboo seems really well informed. I'll go ask them about it. No response. What's going on? Is something... Wait.
왔다. 있다 왔다. 나 왔다. 있나 왔다. 나 왔다. 로다. 있나 로다. 뭐다? 있나 로다.
I never expected such a huge space beneath Buastrom. So this is the retroflux zone. From the structure and the name, this has to be Buastrom's water circulation system. According to the guard, if we keep going a little further, we should see an elevator that goes down to the Enna Gang's hideout. All right, let's go.
Master, I suggest taking the elevator ahead to reach your destination.
Who would have thought there were still Bangbu living beneath the city, along with a secret gang? back into those robots. Just try ramming it. It should open if I can hit that switch. I think I hear something nearby. Okay, that should do it. The Enna Gang's Bamboo keep mentioning this revelation. It's been bothering. Could it be a clue about the perpetrator? What is the connection between the revelation and the culprit? No bothering me.
Master, based on a rough calculation, the probability of this vehicle safely delivering EOS to the death.
That's way too precise. And how does this even count as a vehicle? Oh, fine. It's not like there's another way. Maybe he knows something about the perpetrator. Come to think of it, this place really does. Also, something's really strange. Almost all the bamboo here seem to be data boo. But This is Prophet Boo, the oldest Bang Boo of the Enna gang. I never should have fixed that elevator. How was I supposed to know this revelation thing? I don't even know what it...
Apologies, Master. No relevant data found regarding the Enna Gang's revelation.
Oh? Is that so?
The Great One. Could that be the culprit? That voice... Remielle? Why are you here?
Oh yeah, she's up to no good. She is the partner in crime of a fugitive like me, after all.
Answer me, Remielle! Why are you here? And what are you doing with the Enna gang?
Oh my, that is a curious question. Barging into someone else's home uninvited, then starting with, "Why are you here?" How terribly rude. Oh, wait. Yes? Haven't I mentioned before? This is the proxy from the External Strategy Department.
Huh?
A little too talkative, aren't we, Griff? Well then, it's just the two of us now, my charming little Bang Boo. You haven't used this, little...
I feel like you're imagining something really weird. Wait, how did you manage to get me off track again? If I remember correctly, in our Q&A game, it's not
Sure. What?
Why are you on the Enna gang's turf? And why do all the Bang Boo here seem to respect you so much?
My, you really should listen when people are talking, Miss Impatient. Didn't I already tell you? this is my home. What's strange?
So, you're the real leader of the Enna gang?
What are you talking about? The leader of the Enna gang is Griff, the one who brought you in just now. Me? I'm only a poor soul they took in recently, that's all.
But don't the Enna gang's Bangbu hate humans? Why would they?
Because the Bangbu they call Prophet Boo saw me once, long ago. It must have been over 100 years ago. I never imagined a Bangbu could live that long. In his eyes, I'm still the Void Hunter, and a friend of their mother, Lady Sunbringer.
But that makes even less sense. Weren't you wanted because you tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer and failed? In which case...
Oh, because, as far as the Enna gang understands it, the three, they're all imposters.
What did you say? The 3 Lady Sunbringers we have now, even if they're not exactly as they once were, they're still...
Who knows? At the very least, the Enna gang Bangbu don't see it that way. They believe only in the revelation they saw. And to them, it's proof that the true Lady Sunbringer is calling out for help.
The revelation they saw. What exactly was...
How should I know? I'm not a Bangbu. But I've heard this so-called revelation is a vision that occasionally appears to Databoo while they're processing Rosetta data. The true Lady Sunbringer, imprisoned in endless darkness.
Huh? Wait, hold on. The real Lady Sunbringer is imprisoned? By whom?
Sorry, I've got no idea either. All right, Miss Curious. I've answered quite a few of your questions already. Is it my turn now? No need to be so nervous. Aren't my question is the same as yours? Why are you here, my...
Remember Toby, the Bangbu we rescued from Gertablulu? We managed to restore some of Toby's memories. He was kidnapped, and the place where it happened had Enna gang graffiti.
I see. So you've come to the singularity leakage, the culprit behind the bank.
What is it, Remielle?
No, it's nothing. Just a passing thought. How about I do you a little favor, Miss Detective? I can step in as Lady Remielle of the Enna gang. Put in a good word for you, and have the Enna gang Bangbu assist you in locating this,
Really? That'd be a huge help. Wait. There's a catch, isn't there? No, knowing you, of course there is.
Wow, Miss Detective. Isn't that a little much? I told you my condition ages ago. Help me investigate Gertablulu. And, if I'm not mistaken, Gertablulu and the culprit you're after may end up being connected.
Not this again. Enough with the riddles already. Remielle, could you please...
Very well. I'll try to restrain myself. A riddle keeps the uninvolved safely in their garden of ignorance, while guiding those who seek the truth one step at a time toward the heart of the mystery. In the end, a riddle is simply what truth looks like when the people involved, but enough philosophy. Let's ask Griff about the place you're searching for. Griff's good at rallying people. He'll definitely be able to help.
I hope this works out.
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff. Quick. Don't worry, Griff. I'll go with her.
Huh? Remielle? You're...
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Gerda Blulu. What? Have you forgotten already, my dear?
Something's not right. Did you just talk me into this again?
This is one of those moments when overthinking won't do you any besides. Rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little Bang-Boo, before we officially set out, could you change back into those short little arms and legs won't be much help after all.
Got it. I'll be right there.
So, you've confirmed that the place where Toby was kidnapped is indeed at the very bottom of the retroflux zone. Like she said, in a Q&A game, the one answering can't lie. But that doesn't mean they have to tell the whole truth. For starters, we still don't know why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, or what her real objective is.
Yeah. Back in the retroflux zone, I actually thought about asking her why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. But somehow, as for what she's really after, well, at least the part she's willing to tell us is pretty clear. She wants to use mine and Pyrois' ability to manipulate the singularity leakage to...
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Gerda Blulu? I have a feeling there's a connection between all of them that we're still...
Yeah. Looks like the only way we're getting any real answers is by finding...
Billy and Cecilia should both be resting in their rooms. Do you want me to...
No need. I can handle it myself. Too many people might tip them off, and it could make the Enna gang Bang-Boo nervous too. Besides, with Pyrois and Remielle there, I think we'll be alright.
Okay. Stay alert. Fairy and I will support you remotely.
Approaching the target location. Navigation complete.
Wow. Amber Hall...
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for... Huh? But...
Sigrid? Didn't
Greetings, Miss Bell. While on patrol, I came across this Bang-Boo citizen. Waiting for someone.
This Bang-Boo, is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? I've got to think of something before he gives... secret, actually. The person he's waiting for is,
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo.
Mr. Gaboo?
I do not know, but we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Gaboo. Perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, but one day.
Huh?
Oh, it's a line from the famous play, Awaiting Gaboo. Did I get that right? Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? But the line you just quoted... wait. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no actor booth. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is... I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation. Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction.
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. Whatever. If she finds out where Remielle is, explaining everything would be a nightmare. We've come this far already. I'll just
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further.
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now, covering for your accomplice in front of an airspace patrol officer. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp. Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right. All right. Enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower... The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting for us. flattery.
Here we are. Just like the energy hub I visited before. The lingering ether here isn't normal either. The concentration and activity, in other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside.
Hey, that tickled.
Why? To bring a certain someone back from her own little world, of course. Now then, Miss Detective. Oh my. Are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well. There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
The lingering ether in this area, its concentration and activity aren't normal. And it's a lot like the energy hub I've been to. In other words, if we keep going deeper, the odds of running into a singularity. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. Remielle? Are you listening? I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. It won't happen again, but I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the route planning to you, oh great Faithin. I swear, you're always way more demanding than anyone else. The view is lovely from up here. Want to take a look?
enemies around here than on your end.
These enemies are fast. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned first generation voice. Yeah, that needs to be that. Big flame!
Your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Hey, you're doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party. Lois, I heard that. The area's data still hasn't fully synced. Let's go, pyrois. Ready to dance with me?
All right. The enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
And after all that, we still ended up. Remielle, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leaks.
Sorry. That was my bad. It won't happen again.
I'm not like you, Remielle. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where...
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself, Miss Proxy. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that
Thanks, Remielle.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than he's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the ground. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves it isn't enough. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and there are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Remielle, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't.
Remielle.
Now that you're feeling a little better, it's time we kept the crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage.
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remielle?
Yes, I wonder. Who could it be? There's hardly time. Feels like we're really getting something.
If I push this a little harder, I can totally keep up
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
There it is. That's the place from Toby's memory. Strong ether activity response.
Masters, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 90...
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll leave...
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me. the culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the bamboo. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control them remotely and make them...
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? A video? No. It looks like a photo. Why is he here? No. Serpico? How could Serpico be here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit...
I'm not sure, but this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master.
Look, Serpico? No, it can't be him. It's just it's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Serpico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah, but what if that really is Serpico?
You look pale, Miss Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. Miss Proxy? Belle? Are you with...
Oh, I'm fine.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
So close. Gotta figure this out.
You have a death wish or something? You're trying to get yourself killed!
Wait. What is this? These are unfamiliar voices and visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying. Oh wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense.
These are Remielle's memories? But if I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the camp?
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
And can you repeat it back to me, Remielle?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remielle, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at—
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course, if I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma Core?
I've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not, because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me, as you always have.
Yeah. Just like always.
I'm sorry. You should have noticed sooner. Good night, Holly.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remielle? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Oh, right, Sir Pico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then and felt nothing at all. seems I am the one who will be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remielle.
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall. Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remielle.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would have that strange resonance, didn't you? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes, I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the karma core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are so, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you realize what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califer truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fair... Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan, then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here in Rose Califer for now?
Remielle, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final...
I've never seen Remielle look that sad before. What really happened between Remielle?
Forget your troubles and let time.
Belle, you're...
Huh? Wise, what's wrong?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the wreck. If Remielle hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. That was my fault. I should have let you know first. Wait, how did Remielle know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened, but Remielle said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of— I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remielle before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be—
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so...
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled. I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Velina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like—
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's... It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bad, but that's all in the past now. Serpico...
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone game.
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone.
Belle? Your light's still on. Are you still working? Belle? I told her to go to bed early. What are these?
Notice. These are drafts Master used to analyze the culprits. In additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain.
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under supreme assistance.
All right. I'm counting on you then. Fairy, give me a quick summary of...
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for second. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific...
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victims' identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see...
Understood. Accessing
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, second assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for second assistant, with all singularity leakage times and...
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appeared. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived record.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leak?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracaena to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the...
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place. Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singular...
Understood. Generating new analysis...
This is it.
How long was I out for? Fairy...
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating... This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. All the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrum's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrum. Wait, Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrum's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is inside Buastrum's urban district, and besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new leak. I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. We should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Belle, there you are.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
All right, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or Gertablulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and provide remote support, as always. Belle, if...
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra...
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it.
No problem. A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath.
Wow. seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's Well, we're here. Stay sharp. Things, Where are we?
It looks like an office.
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office?
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertablulu came all the way here just to walk straight into it.
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into the Astrum. But why Lady Dracina's office of all places?
Wait, footsteps outside.
You startled me. What are you...
Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gertablulu is most likely hiding among the singularity... And if that's the case, then it all... Huh? Lady... Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gertablulu is... Well, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all... Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracina. We're all friends. I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better, especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and,
An unemployed freeloader is a little...
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
yeah, it's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done...
Right away, no problem, Lady Dracina. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right...
Something feels... Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here? What is it, Belle? It's nothing, Lady Dracina. Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. Because now that you mention it, yeah, I can still feel a faint trace of ether in this room. Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time. Lady Dracina, do these documents have something to... Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand. CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data, daily reports. These don't... What's going on? My eyes just... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there... And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like behind me. I knew it! You're not Lady Dracina!
Lady Dracina, I'm Trivia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm...
Trivia, run!
Huh?
No!
Lady Dracina, are you unharmed? Is that Miss Truvia? How did the...
Secret? Thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Dracena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean...
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Belle, but I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this secret? Secret?
Ah, my apologies, Lady Dracena.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her back to me. Can do right now.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Remielle?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a... All right. don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out there in the rain, okay? And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back in that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes. Anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Mud bedding is such a pain to deal with. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off if you've got the strength. You can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bang-Boo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want...
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Remielle.
Since when did you become so obedient? If you really want to show your thanks. Here, it's your...
My turn?
Your turn, too. Dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's...
Okay.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just barge into someone else's bed?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, and no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then...
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a karma core, found only within an enchainer. According to RK, a karma core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the creator. The creator made the karma cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within hollows, and used them as the cores to create the enchainers of the great. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the enchainers. But RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the karma core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harm. In the end, they found a way to seal the karma core within Porcelloy, and from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from the creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, so when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porcelloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the karma core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a karma core? Then
it meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Remielle.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the karma core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the karma core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the karma core inside Remielle, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe deep down, in the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place? That's an example. The karma core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the karma core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Enough of still. Now that... It's your turn.
Huh? My turn again?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
I wasn't even going to ask anything. You just started talking.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started?
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masyant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. It didn't take long for them to become the talk of the academy. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 Great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back. Back to the ruins of... We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We were willing to guide them through the Hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of us. But what happened after that? But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive. Then, in Rose Califer, we talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking about someone else's life. I don't know how to face her, and ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico.
Perhaps it was your own you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes...
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena? Belle, what exactly happened before I found you? I see. So that means Dracaena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline... Huh? I'm not sure.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Belle is here, and I have come to take her back. Please.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for now. Belle? Oh.
Sigrid, leave them out of this.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss Belle.
But... I'm sorry.
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face...
Remielle. Now that isn't Miss Belle. Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please, come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here...
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of... The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out already.
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remy.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of... Or could it be... You...
What makes you so certain that it was...
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my... According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe, but that...
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's... But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple Enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and through the...
How could that even...
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. And again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared so, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness, judging by the current situation. It seems Gertablulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Bell deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to...
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding. I never expected the airspace patrol.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here, too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gertablulu. Or rather... First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That, in other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused if we act rashly. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena, to Rose Califer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Rose Califer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own...
Remielle's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would catch on the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one... Remielle, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with...
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests, and it's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracena herself, which means she's definitely going to be there.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD.
But, Miss Bell, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay...
what if a singularity leakage appeared just as the imposter, or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got into Buastrom, then we could use the same trick to send it back. And if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the hollow at the time, then nobody would notice, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Bell. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remielle and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control, nobody at the bank...
Fighting fire with fire?
Yeah, as long as we have stable hollow observation data... Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me, and I can't reach Wise or Fairy either. So how am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Belle.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, there is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scammell Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Databoo handling the calculations, it'd probably take forever to... See, most of the Enna Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD Databoo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, that leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scammell Hollow without tipping off the imposter? Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain airspace...
At first light tomorrow, I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's... Before I leave, you once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why then are you going to such lengths to save
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all... I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by...
making it back to Amber Hall. I hope Wise and the others won't worry. Secret's here so early. I better go take a look.
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area.
How do you intend to get us?
Of course not.
That pause was too...
So, what?
Costumes and props.
I see.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers, accompanied...
In any case...
Hey, look. What's that?
Wait a second. Is there a Mr.
Is something the matter?
It's not secret.
Yes.
No.
Easy?
Aslan.
You see.
Stay very well.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on. You looked like you were having fun last time.
You two, do not forget to add to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, lady.
Mr. Roar. Obviously, Mr. Mr. Roars, please.
I'm the Mr. Roar.
That signature lady secret. What?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes.
Oh no. I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd. Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost and I understand.
What is this guy even...
Affirmative.
No.
Oh, I understand.
I don't want to think about it.
Same here.
The route is ready. All right. From here on... There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today.
Finally.
See? I told you. This costume is... It's not very polite to stare, Miss
No, nothing. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had. You are quite different from the remielle.
Let me guess. In those records... Well, I suppose that can't be helped. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. and Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover.
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remielle? What's
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of me?
Knew it. I think.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we?
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just...
Okay, let's keep moving.
Let us pass through this place.
This place would end up like this.
Huh? You've been here?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 years ago. That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer. And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of horse alloy, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind. You'll see when we get there.
Looks like the nearby ethereal spotted us. They're starting to gather.
Anytime you need my help.
This is fair. Technical performance. This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer yourself. Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it wouldn't matter. But Meridian Hall is different. The prototype used to verify Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. That once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was... Hold your horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key. Just but, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so, well, I simply hid both pieces of the key she gave me. I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right? At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up. It was over 100 years ago. You sure are sure. But careful there, Detective Bell. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 2.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, it stands to reason that the nearby space... Let us check the high ground nearby first.
Okay, but before that, See? I told you it was getting more high nearby. Did I not?
I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
It's no big deal. I've even handled things on the island that... Done. Let's keep going.
Hesitation is a fool's game.
Looks like I'll have to go around.
I'm sorry my part-time crime. I seem to remember.
And open.
Good. We're almost there.
That voice. The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall too? Watch out. Surprise attack. Perhaps.
Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. does call for celebration. Just...
Remielle, that voice.
Yes. All right, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's... The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
If you aren't doing well, I'm afraid I must ask you to move on.
Tactical deployment. Now we're
Throw your weapon!
No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher. Let's go, Belle. What comes next, only you can do.
So this is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data?
The equipment was not damaged in that...
Up. Target side response looks normal.
starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching her, it truly occurred to me that Rosetta Data was born here.
Yes.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation. Theoretical verification of Rosetta Data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange...
So loud. That's quite the commotion.
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional... Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta Data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arcade...
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey!
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only as long as our companions were by our side. There was nothing we could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us.
Finally, this should do the trick.
Miss Bell?
It went perfectly. Now we just need to use this data to... Remielle?
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around.
Are you sure you're okay, Remielle?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are, if we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
Yeah, this should do it. Here you go, Sigrid. I explained how to use everything earlier, right?
Yes, Miss Bell. I simply need to place these devices at your desk.
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you end. However, if the worst case scenario occurs, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong, and this was all fabricated by Miss Bell,
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Racina. I imagine Belle would have no objections to that.
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
We are here. Next, I will head in and set up the device. There are surveillance cameras above the hall. Belle, you can connect to them from your end and confirm the situation. All right then. Please stay here and keep yourselves hidden. I will take my leave now.
Let's use the camera to check on Secret. This is a pretty good spot. Uh-oh, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
Can you two hear me fine? All devices are in position.
I see them, but...
Ah, you mean the soldier who came to speak to me. He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared for Lady Dracina. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can hardly wait. And left.
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen around her.
The welcome banquet is about to begin, so I must take my leave now. I wish you two luck.
Honored guests who have traveled all this way from the...
Oh, it's starting. Come on.
All right, I'll take the side fire escape.
Why go?
Oh, wait!
Now let us follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Gerta Blulu will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Remielle, stay down. What if someone sees you from down there?
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music, surely everyone's eyes are on their dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Miss Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. I've witnessed spectacles far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Huh? Dancing? Right now? Right here? Isn't this kind of a bad time?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
Just so we're clear, I've never really danced before. If I step on your foot, don't blame me.
actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Everyone stay right where you are. After you, Lady Christina.
As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye. I know that you almost witnessed the end of the era. And I was proud that I was meant to fly into this moment. There's still space to go back to. So from here on, let me handle this on my own. You're forcing the infinite transformation. Then bring it on.
I won't let you hold her this burden alone. Remielle, if you ever freeze me with those feathers again,
I found 2 in total. Sever them both, now that player 2 has joined the game. Let's get ready to clear the stage at double speed.
The space here is unstable. Watch your step. I'll keep an eye on the tracks. Wait for me at the end.
Move carefully. Something doesn't feel right.
The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover immediately.
That's it. That's the first artery. Explosions are becoming more frequent. I need to find a way into the next area.
This may get a little rough. Be careful.
Its activity level is still going up.
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast.
Got it. Remielle, how's it going on your end?
I've seen plenty worse than this. No need to worry about me. The target growth is just ahead. This way. Go this way.
Remielle, how's the cocoon looking?
Seems to be even more active than before. What a nuisance. not over. Those be your final words in this world. need to see this little act through to the end, don't we?
Suspect location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1.
Death.
S-rank wanted criminal Remielle Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain.
Lindburn? Why is she here? Isn't she supposed to be in burial? I don't know what's going on, but I have to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity. But if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly. Our first priority is to ensure Lady Dracina's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not interfere with our official duties.
Secret? Is she telling me to stay out of this? Why would she do that? Why am I being kept in the dark?
Remielle, hand over Dracina beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remielle, why does it feel like you knew this was coming? What are you trying to pull?
I thought this little one's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
Former Void Hunter Remielle Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbringer?
If Lady Lindbergh had not rushed back from Burium in time, who knows what would have...
Lady Lindburn went out of her way to bring us here, so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight. However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remielle. Was it you who abducted Dracina at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
Naturally.
Were you also the one who infiltrated the computing center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher?
Yes, that was me.
What? You? Why?
Huh? No, wait, that's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... right. No one would believe Lady Dracina was merely devoured and assimilated by Gerta Blue, as they saw themselves. Remielle, tell me this was all for...
I would not expect you to admit it so readily. You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. And the pain, it's not over yet.
Remielle, do not attempt to resist.
No, I won't resist. I'll simply vanish right before your eyes in an instant. You want to share the stage with someone like me?
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Everyone, until we meet again.
Lady Lindbergh, disconnect them quickly!
Remielle. Please don't. Don't look at me.
Okay, I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why didn't you tell me sooner about your plan with Secret and even Lindvern?
Because you and I are different. You still have somewhere to return to, but I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Remielle. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind.
Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you gonna keep acting like a cranky kid?
I get it. Sometimes, someone's gotta step up and do the hard thing. What happened to Dracaena and to Truvia? Someone has to answer for all of it. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder all of it alone.
Didn't you call me your partner in crime?
Then act like it. Doing bad things together, running away together, getting ourselves wanted together. That's what partners do. What kind of partner takes all the heat alone? What kind of friend does that?
You really are getting more silver-tongued by the day, Val.
I'm not trying to sweet-talk you. Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Val. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while. The signs of the Enchainer transformation seem stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next, I'll leave that to Lindvern in secret. I'm a little tired.
And I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Remielle out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really. I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
Oh, Bill, over here!
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table too, if that...
Would you like an egg, Belle?
Is it just me?
How can you say that? It's only been a day.
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Velina and Norma stopped by last night...
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried. Oh, thank goodness everything worked.
Yeah.
You're worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care.
Come in. Please excuse the
Hey, everyone. What?
Oh, please. Lindvern is fine. I can never get used to being lady this and lady that. Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime. But first, let's get down to business.
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized. She is still unconscious, but no longer in
Really? And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your efforts that we get to have peaceful mornings like this one.
I can't take all the credit. I only did what I had to do. And I owe all of you, too. My bad for not thinking about what would happen after every—
Belle, I owe you an apology. Remielle and I kept our plan from you, but it...
I know. You were just worried about me and didn't want anything bad to happen. But there's something I need to ask. Now that Remielle's cooperating with you, what's going to happen to her?
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal, but as a friend who needs our protection. As for her ongoing enchainer transformation, we can treat it with porcelain. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracina's condition with her unique ability.
How is Lady Dracina doing?
Why does this all sound... her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under control. Oh, right. Remielle knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual spot.
Really? Then I'll go see her right now.
Hey, Belle? Aren't you going to see Remielle? Why are you Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
Remielle. Is she okay now, too?
Rawr. Good morning. Rawr.
There he is! Mr. Roar Remielle.
Wait, that won't work at all. How does the enormous Mr. Roar even disguise himself as me? Although, he might pass if we give him a pair of fake wings.
Mr. Roar? In your clothes? No, absolutely not.
No? Well, I thought it might be cute.
I'm really struggling to see the appeal. Anyway, you're here early. Did you come to...
I guess you can say so. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll help stabilize Dracina's condition.
Lady Dracina, what exactly is happening to her?
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you is no trivial matter. I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her, so when Bashmu suddenly appeared, I paid it little mind. But the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracina, the karma core remained inside Gertablulu and was devoured by Bashmu.
That's terrible. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the Enchainer instead of Gertablulu?
Yes, it seems far more intelligent than Gertablulu. But of course, the culprit behind all this may have planned it that way from the beginning. Clearly, Gertablulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrom with the singularity leakage?
The real culprit is still hiding somewhere in Rose Califer.
Correct. Though, I don't think we need to worry too much at the moment. Dracina likely only possessed 1/3 of the karma core, which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldreda and Linvern.
Right. I wanted to ask, You said karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons. But why is Lady Sunbringer's split into 3 and stored in 3 different bodies?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons. Perhaps.
Huh?
Oh, come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth is, I really did come to Rose Califer in search of Sunbringer. And then I saw Aldrada. Do you know that strange feeling? How someone can look so much like her yet. Somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the karma core fragment in me, and suddenly I was able to sense the karma cores within the Sunbringers. Which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the karma core and become an enchainer. Rather, the karma core was divided into 3 parts and stored within the 3 Sunbringers, which is just like Void Hunter weapons.
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met are actually living Void Hunter weapons? No.
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it, but it does already answer a lot of questions. The most important question I have is, I don't believe she would die so easily, yet somehow she just vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then she became the 3 Sunbringers we know. So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Califer for still. Some proper rest is greatly appreciated. At least...
There should still be some breakfast downstairs. Wait, I'll go bring some up for you.
How many times have I told you before? You you and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment? I agreed to join this little covenant of yours, but I did not agree to being stalked all day and harassed whenever you feel like it.
Remielle, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell her something you know isn't true?
What's the matter? I merely told a small lie. Hardly the first time. Why are you...
Don't answer my question with another question, Remielle.
Oh, all right, fine. It's simple. Because sooner or later, she's going to uncover the truth behind the Sunbringers. But now is not the time to reveal the answer yet. For her sake, for the 3 Sunbringers, and for Rose Califer.
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are, either?
Perhaps. I can't say for certain myself, but you know the truth, and so do I. There's only ever been one question of real importance to us. The Sunbringer I once knew, and the Sunbringer you've been searching for. Where is she?
How pitiful. What do they call that monster again? Right, it's a Blulu. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core. Came embarrassingly close to actually pulling it off. How impressive. But do not worry. Our old classmate still handled everything. Come to think of it, I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. That is why you keep again and again and again. Why not simply admit that you are worthless? Just kidding. You would never accept. That's enough for an infirmary visit. I have something, and I look forward to your performance in the next act.